breaking down the headlines with speed and precision. Welcome to Neural Newscast, where AI meets responsible reporting.
Thanks for joining us for this Neural Newscast deep dive. I'm Thomas, and alongside Lydia, we're about to uncover some intriguing stories. Lydia, did you know that on this day in 1962, we had the first successful live satellite television transmission? It was all thanks to the Telstar Satellite. It revolutionized how we share news, sports, everything, really.
Oh, absolutely, Thomas. Telstar was a game changer. It sparked a whole new era of global communication. I mean, before that, imagine having to wait for weeks just to get news from across the globe.
Exactly. And think about how it transformed sports. Suddenly, people could watch live matches from another continent in real time. That was huge. The anticipation of waiting for updates through radio or newspaper recaps was over.
I can see it now. How Telstar must have brought the world a little closer. And it didn't only impact sports. The entertainment world felt it too. Stars from Hollywood to Bollywood became household names everywhere, thanks to this newfound reach.
Right. And speaking of sports, just imagine the excitement of being able to watch events like the Olympics or the World Cup live. It brought a new level of engagement and connection for fans worldwide.
And think about the cultural shifts. Shows, music performances, everything just became so accessible. It was like opening up an entire world of entertainment and ideas to the masses, all at once.
It was a catalyst, no doubt. With sports, it wasn't just about watching your favorite team anymore. It became about experiencing the atmosphere, the thrill right then and there. It truly amplified the fan experience.
And it must have been incredible seeing how that changed how celebrities interacted with their audiences, too. The immediacy of it all. They could reach and impact people in ways they hadn't before. Live interviews, concerts, you name it.
It's something we might take for granted today with our smartphones and streaming, but Telstar was the first step towards the world being at our fingertips. And considering how it all started with that one transmission, it's pretty wild.
Absolutely. From that one transmission, we have this almost magical ability to connect instantly, no matter where we are. It's as much an entertainment phenomenon as it is a technical one.
And it was just the beginning. Look where we are now, sports and entertainment events instantly accessible from anywhere. Telstar lit the spark that set it all in motion.
It's fascinating to think about how a single satellite could have such a profound impact, isn't it? And to think it all started on this day in 1962. How far we've come.
Today we celebrate the birthdays of Bob Mathias, 1930, Sheila E., 1957, and Kim Kardashian, 1980.
Kim Kardashian. Quite the icon in her own right. But let's take a step back and talk about Bob Mathias for a moment. He's got an incredible story that aligns with both sports and cultural history. Wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, Lydia. Bob Mathias is a fascinating figure. Winning his first Olympic gold at just 17 in the 1948 London Games, that was something extraordinary. Can you imagine being that young and achieving such a feat?
It's incredible. And it wasn't just his age. The fact that he repeated the achievement 4 years later in Helsinki shows the kind of dedication and physical prowess that makes legends. But there's more to him, right? He wasn't just a sportsman.
Right. After his Olympic triumphs, Mathias went on to serve in the U.S. Marine Corps. He also had a short stint in Hollywood. It's like he was dabbling in parts of the American dream on all fronts. But what really stands out to me is his later role as a U.S. Congressman. It's not every day you see an athlete transition into politics so seamlessly.
It makes you wonder how his athletic discipline translated into his political career. He served for 4 terms, didn't he?
Exactly. From 1967 to 1975, representing California, his story really underscores how sports can be a stepping stone into broader societal roles, and given the era he was active in, his presence in politics was significant. He challenged the norms and reached beyond the track and field.
I love how multifaceted his life was. The Olympic success might have been his original claim to fame, but his legacy is enriched by these layers. And speaking of layers, do you know he was involved in forming the first national fitness program under Kennedy?
I did know that. It's a testament to how he used his platform for promoting health and fitness. That initiative certainly ties back into how athletes can impact society well beyond their competitive years.
Indeed. With so many athletes today transitioning into activism or business, Mathias was ahead of his time. It's clear he left a lasting mark both on and off the field.
His legacy proves that greatness in sports can translate into meaningful contributions elsewhere, and on a day celebrating his birth, it's a fitting reminder of the diverse paths open to those driven by passion and purpose.
Precisely. Here's to remembering Bob Mathias, not just as an athlete, but as a true Renaissance man of his time.
Stay with us, more deep dive exploring coming up.
You are listening to NNC, Neural Newscast. All the day's news synthesized and verified. Visit our archive for past episodes at neuralnewscast.com.
And we're back with more from Neural Newscast Deep Dive. Did you know Cleopatra was a phenomenal linguist? She reportedly spoke as many as 9 languages. That's not something you hear about every day, right?
Seriously, Thomas, that's incredible. Imagine the ease at which she could engage with political figures, scholars, and traders across the ancient world. It's like she was her own UN.
Absolutely. And it's not just about diplomacy. Think about the edge it gave her in negotiations and alliances. She could communicate directly with nearly every culture she interacted with. That's like having a superpower in the ancient world.
Right. And beyond her political savvy, speaking 9 languages must have given her a rich perspective on the arts and culture of the time, too. It's no wonder she remains such a captivating figure in entertainment today. Her story has it all.
And speaking of captivating, Cleopatra was much more than just a pretty face. She was also a shrewd naval commander. Her strategies were crucial in maintaining Egypt's independence for as long as they did.
Oh, absolutely. The idea of Cleopatra as a military strategist is often overshadowed by her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. But honestly, her command over the Egyptian fleet was just as legendary as any of her romantic liaisons.
Exactly. I think we tend to romanticize her personal life because it's juicy, but her political acumen is what really shaped history. That's fascinating how she's portrayed across literature and films. Each version seems to bring out a different facet of her character.
That's what I love about her story arc. Whether it's Elizabeth Taylor in those iconic Cleopatra costumes or a more modern retelling, each portrayal offers a new angle. But, despite the glamour, Cleopatra is a reminder of how multifaceted real-life figures can be.
Definitely. And you know what's really interesting? Recent evidence suggests that Cleopatra wasn't as classically beautiful as she's often depicted. It's believed she had a commanding presence rather than conventional beauty.
Which totally redefines how we think about charisma and power, right? It wasn't just about looks. It was the whole package of intelligence, wit, and an undeniable presence. No wonder she could command the room, or, well, the empire.
And speaking of presence, the way she used her image on coinage was revolutionary. It was an early form of branding, way before our modern-day celebrity endorsements.
That's a great point. She was like an ancient influencer. People saw her face everywhere, reinforcing her status. It's a brilliant use of media, even if it was just currency at the time.
And here we are, thousands of years later, still captivated by her. Cleopatra really was a force of nature. It's amazing how the layers of her life continue to reveal so much about history, power, and human nature.
Exactly, Thomas. She was truly a phenomenon, both in her time and as a lasting icon. Every new discovery brings us closer to understanding who she was beyond the mythology. Thanks for tuning into our deep dive. I'm Lydia, and from Thomas and the Neural Newscast team, we'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening to Neural Newscast. Stay informed, stay curious, find our full archive at neuralnewscast.com. Neural Newscast combines real voice recordings with synthesized voices to enable prompt production without sacrificing quality. All content is generated using advanced AI algorithms developed by a human and undergoes fact-checking and human review prior to release. While we strive for factual, non-biased reporting and actively work to prevent AI hallucinations, AI-generated content can occasionally contain errors. Listeners are encouraged to verify critical information from trusted sources. For more details on our AI transparency policies, visit nnewscast.com.